Do you find yourself oftentimes doubting yourself or suffering from analysis paralysis when you're thinking about something over and over that you want to do, but you never actually take the steps because you're paralyzed and you're frightened? Well, in today's topic, we're going to discuss a few ideas on how to get over that and get past that. Hey, this is Max coming back to you with another video, and today's topic is on how to stop feeling like you're not good enough. Well, let's get into this topic because a lot of people are dealing with this subject. And a lot of people often think that they're the only one, right? You might feel like, man, everyone is passing this class, but I can't. Everyone is gaining success, but I'm not finding success. All my friends are making it to the league, but I'm not able to do it. All my friends are able to put out great music and get a great following, but I'm not able to do that. But the first mistake that I'm going to ask you to stop doing is to stop thinking you're the only one. There are a lot of people who don't feel good enough. There are a lot of people who are suffering from analysis paralysis. And analysis paralysis is when you feel stuck. You know that you need to get something done. You know you need to learn something, but you just keep thinking about how to do it. And you think you're being productive because all you do is just keep thinking about what I'm going to do, right? So you think about, how am I going to take the first step? You think about, how am I going to lift the first weight? You think about, how am I going to take my first class? Or how am I going to get to school? Or how am I going to start my business? Or, like something that I dealt with, you think about, how am I going to start my YouTube channel? Man, when it comes to that, I dealt with analysis paralysis for years. I love YouTube. Anyone that's been following my channel knows that I love YouTube. I love the fact that it's such a huge library. And I've been wanting to get on YouTube for over 5 years, but I often thought I wasn't good enough. I don't have the great camera. I don't have the great speaking skills. I don't like the way I look. I don't like my voice. Blah, 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 blah. But eventually, last year I realized there's a lot of people who are not perfect, who are finding their own lane, and who are building their dreams in whatever field it is. And I realized that oftentimes it's because of outside thoughts that we go through that paralyzes us, that keeps us from doing what we have to do. So another great example, for example, like right now I'm sitting outside, and there's a guy walking right there, and oftentimes people are going to be worried about, how do I look? I feel stupid. I look stupid. How do I sound? And we won't take action. We won't take the basic steps that will get us to the next level. Why? We're worried about that person walking. Where'd he go? He was right there. Somewhere back there. He was just walking. We're worried about somebody walking by. We're worried about what people are going to think on Facebook. We're worried about what people are going to think on Instagram. People are going to laugh at me and all of this. The first thing you have to do is stop and understand there's a lot of people insecurities. And there are a lot of people who think, I'm not good enough. My content will be the worst. I won't be able to get likes. I won't be able to get subscriptions. I won't be able to do anything. And because of that, we never take a step. And so we get stuck in the same place and we're not moving. Or we take imaginary steps, right? But we're actually not going anywhere. We're not actually taking a step forward. Or sometimes we may be just taking a step in a circle. Well, I want you to stop that right now. And if you have a hard time not understanding that you're not the only one, then you need to do research. Go out there, read. Look up people's stories, read books, go on YouTube, and see what's going on out there. Because you'll be surprised to see how many people themselves felt like they weren't good enough, or were scared of what people were going to say, were scared of this and that and the third. The best way to get over that is, like I said, one, research, see what other people are going through, and start to understand that it's in your head. It's in your head. Whatever you're thinking about, what's the worst? Okay, here's the thing. What's the worst that's going to happen? If you don't succeed at this one thing, right? For example, if it's YouTube, you don't get any subs, you don't get any followers, are you going to die? What's going to happen? you're not gonna die. You're gonna live, but it's only if you allow the thoughts of other people in your mind to affect you that you're gonna die inside, and you're not gonna be able to move forward. You're gonna be paralyzed, or you're gonna be worse off on the inside. So, at the end of the day, you have to put into practice the right steps to combat whatever negative thoughts may be coming from the outside. You have to listen to positive talks. You have to watch positive media, positive stories, positive. You got to read positive books, and see what other people are going through. And the more you dig, the more you find out that there's a lot of other people like me. There are a lot of other people going through what I'm going through. But here's the biggest thing that I want you to realize. Even if you don't achieve success in that one thing, who you become when you start to take steps to accomplish anything, the process is what happens, and you become someone else. You become a better person. When you don't take any other steps, you stay down, you stay defeated, you're actually dying on the inside, and you're actually moving backwards. But when you take steps to grow in whatever it is that you're looking to grow, you become a stronger person physically, mentally. And if you're taking those steps while learning, studying, researching as well, then you get to the point where you become unstoppable, because you start to not only you're becoming stronger in whatever you want to do, but you're gaining knowledge in that path as well. So the biggest thing I can tell you right now to get over that block, the roadblocks, the analysis paralysis, is to get out there and look at other people's stories. Read about, like someone like KFC, the Colonel. His whole life, he was trying to start various businesses. And it's not until he was about 65 that he discovered KFC and he became a millionaire. The more you research, the more you look out there, the more you get out of your little cocoon, get out from behind your wall, the more you realize that there are a lot of people that feel just like you. There are a lot of people who are defeated because of outside noise. There are a lot of people who won't take actions because they're afraid of how they're going to look. They're afraid of everyone else. So everyone is sitting there laughing at everybody, but a lot of people are not moving and trying to do anything. Versus if you don't worry about them the people that are laughing, they're going to remain there laughing, but you're going to get them to take action. And so while they remain there laughing, you're taking steps to build yourself, and you're becoming a better person, and you're building yourself into the person that you want to be. So get out from the circus of people who are actually hurt and are not moving and are staying there laughing, pointing at everybody. It's like a circle. It's a firing squad. Whoever's up, everyone laughs at that person, and everyone sits there and remains in the same place. But guess what? The people who are busy building themselves up and the people who are busy changing the world, they don't have time to sit there and laugh at other people. They're going to see someone trying. They're going to be like, you know what? Go for it. You could do it. And you, I see you trying. That's what's up. I like what you're doing. I like what I see. I like the effort. And that's all that matters. So just get up and try your best. Try to push, study, learn. Not only you're studying from you're learning people's stories to understand that you're not alone. Because guess what? I'm telling you, you're not alone. A lot of the people who are laughing because they're hurt themselves. So study people's stories, read people's talk to people. You find out you're not alone. You find out the self-doubt is not just you. And then study your craft, learn, get better, analyze. You have to analyze what you're doing wrong, get it within yourself. And also one thing is focus on what you're good at. Build on that instead of thinking about what you're lacking. And then from there, you can add other skills by just focusing on studying. So my goal for you today is that you just understand, listen, it's not just you. There's a lot of people who don't like their looks, don't like their faces, they don't like their voice. For the longest time, I didn't want to be in front of a camera. I didn't like how I sound. I didn't like my look. I kept having self-doubt. But I realized people are building their platforms, and once they get to the point they accept themselves, and they keep going, eventually people just catch up and realize this person's a trailblazer. This person's just doing what they have to do instead of worrying about what they don't have. And people are changing their lives because they stop worrying about what they didn't have. So my goal for you is that you take this lesson and that you realize that there's a lot of, over the 7.5 billion people that live on earth, a lot of people have self-doubt. You're not the only one. Realize that the outside influences have hurt people while growing up and have made people feel smaller than themselves. Realize that through searching, action, reading, and talking to other people, you can realize that you're no different from anybody else, and then you have things that are special to you. And once you realize the things that you have that are special, that are good, then you could build on that and become greater and become even better than you thought you could ever could be, because of the steps you're taking. All right. So if you enjoy this talk, remember, please go ahead and hit the like button underneath this video right here. Hit the like button to help support this channel. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. And go ahead and leave me a comment. What are some things you're struggling with? What are some things that we could help you with? Let's talk about it in the comment section. All right. So until next time, this is Max with the Majestic Lifestyle Coaching Channel. And I'm looking forward to seeing you grow. Live your best life and live the majestic lifestyle.